We just got a brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. It's finally here.
Horror story. They're only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight.
Dude, I cannot wait for the horror aspects of Alan Wake to really just come
He's
forward.
here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel
Martian Manhunter.
he has forgotten he's written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it's...
You're the killer, the cult leader.
No! You've got the wrong man!
Dude, that kind of looked like Bradley Cooper. I don't know why.
He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
Writing Boulevard.
Would be in the story. Just write me out of the story.
This game's about to mess with my head. Holy hell, dude. Let's go. All right, guys. The time is here. We finally got the official trailer for Alan Wake 2. This is a game that I've been excited about for, oh man, a while. I feel like the first time when it got announced back in 2022, I think. It was revealed at the Game Awards that, you know, the team came out, they talked about Alan Wake 2, they talked about how it's going to lean a lot more heavily into the horror realm, and I feel like Alan Wake already kind of delved into that a little bit, but it wasn't necessarily in the realm of like the evil within, right? Like it was kind of teetering on that with a bit more of psychological thriller than it was horror. So the fact that this game is going to be diving in a lot more into the horror aspects has me very excited. I'm looking specifically for I'm looking for the realm of evil within. I'm looking for, you know, the realm of like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which I feel like was probably one of the first Resident Evil games that I'd ever played where I was genuinely kind of fearful throughout my experience. I'm looking for Dead Space 2. Like these are the games that I feel like for me have been the hallmark of what the horror genre can be. I mean, we could even throw Silent Hill, you know, the Silent Hill franchise into that as well, but just games that really pull you in and have you on the edge of your seat in the best way possible. And one thing that I think that Alan Wake 2 has the unique potential of is blending horror with psychological, right? Like I just feel like that is a golden goose right there in front of the team of Remedy, as they will be able to take the components that were really good, that worked really well with Alan Wake, and that being, you know, with him, you know, trying to figure out the pieces of this story, the pieces of the puzzle, as the pages of this story are kind of coming to life, which I always found to be just a very unique, I think, interpretation on this story and the character, and how that element impacted the game was just incredible. So to tack that on with horror elements and just have this be a much darker, grittier, horrific story, oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you, Alan Wake 2, I really hope it is not a game that you sleep on. It is a game that I'm really excited by. If you haven't played the original Alan Wake, I couldn't recommend it anymore. I think the team at Remedy does really good work. I mean, Control speaks for itself. Even to this day, Control holds up very well. I'm still waiting for the announcement of a Control 2, but I think, you know, probably give it a couple years. We'll definitely be getting a sequel to Control because it was so popular and the story was so well-rounded that, yeah, I think right now, them being, you know, at the center of creating Alan Wake 2 and making that game as incredible as it can be, it's hard to believe that it comes out October 27th. I know some people are bummed. I already did a video about it, that this game originally got pushed back by 10 days. It was originally supposed to come out on the 17th. I never really looked up why they got delayed by 10 days. I don't really know how that's going to really help the team. It could potentially have something to do with not wanting to be anywhere near a specific release. I'm not quite sure. But either way, 10 days isn't really that much to cry about. That is Bradley Cooper. Holy hell, guys. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I was like, wait, why does that look like Bradley Cooper? Like, there's no way, dude, that they got, I don't know if that was for the trailer itself, or if Bradley Cooper is actually going to be playing a character that's pivotal to this game, if he's going to be playing Alan Wake's double, which seems to be kind of the premise of this game, that Alan Wake has somebody else who looks just like him that's kind of pulling the strings of this story in this horror game. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there, but dude, if Bradley Cooper's even in it for just a second, that would be an incredible cameo. Really cool. That's something I'm very excited by. But getting back on track here, the fact that they delayed it 10 days, I actually think really works in its favor, given the fact that this game is leaning a lot more heavily into the horror aspect, has me very excited, and pushing it closer towards Halloween. I feel like the 27th is as close as you could get to a Halloween game. I will definitely be playing this on Halloween. Very excited for that. Obviously, we have other games coming out. We have Spider-Man 2 coming out. I think that comes out on the 20th of October. So yeah, October, the end of October is looking to be a very busy time. So I'm hoping that, you know, we're just going to be grinding, dude. We're going to be grinding, and there's going to be full playthroughs for those games on the channel. Hopefully you'll join me for that experience. Alan Wake 2, to Spider-Man 2, to so many other games that we'll be playing in the holiday season. There's a lot to look forward to. But in terms of Alan Wake 2, this is one of my most anticipated games of the year. Ever since they announced it, I was very excited. So the fact that we're right around the corner from release is a really good thing. Really good thing. I'm very happy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you're excited for Alan Wake 2. Do you plan on picking this game up on day one, or are you just gonna hang out with me and as I do my playthrough for the game? I don't know. Either way, I'm not mad at you. I would love for you guys to come hang out with me though, as we drop the you know, episodes for this series. It's one that means a lot to me. I'm very excited to share my experience with you, and yeah, be on the lookout for that. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it. You know, comment down below if you're planning on getting Alan Wake, if you're excited about it. I definitely am. I will be playing this on day one, so very much looking forward to that. As always, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see you in the next video.